Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all smashing it. Happy Saturday. Well, it's service day today for the 91.
Yeah, it's a little bit overdue, isn't it?
A little bit overdue. Obviously Tom's recently purchased the car. It's past.
That is black, that. At least it's past its MOT and
They're
stuff.
normally black within 10 minutes, so
Yeah, true.
But yeah, so we're it's service day today. Hands on. Tom's going to walk us through the oil change on the old 30D. Obviously it's past its MOT. Obviously Tom wanted to see if there's any horror stories with that before he started getting into servicing, so now is the time.
It is, yeah. So basically with this one, obviously it's a newish car for me. How long have we had it now? It's about a month.
Innit?
So I'm going to give it an oil service. Because of that, new, obviously going to use an engine flush with it. I use a Wins one. So we'll put that in. Car's up to temperature. We'll get that in. Do that now, and then we'll run the car for about 20 minutes.
This is where you find the oil cap doesn't go.
I know it does, yeah, there you go. Look at that. Yeah, we've got a few other little issues with this as well, haven't we, that have been cropping up with this car?
Yeah, we'll get into that in another video. But
yeah, it's child-proof this.
Child-proof. Well, Josh is about.
I'd like to get a screwdriver.
So yeah, service for this today. Some fresh oil in it. We'll just have a little walk through of that. And let's crack on. Right, Tom, so what we're doing first, lad, we're pouring some engine flush all over the engine.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to
happen. No funnel.
Yeah, no, obviously, like I've just said, warmed it up to temperature. So we put this in, run it for about 20 minutes on idle. Then we can drain all the oil out of it. And yeah, so let's see if we can do this.
See if any gunky, horrible stuff comes out.
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be black in this. I mean, it's not come up with the service on
the... You're doing all right. Don't disturb Tom while he's pouring that in, mate. Be everywhere.
But yeah, I mean, it's not come up with a service light. I've not.
Well, it's just peace of mind after you've purchased the car to do the old oil change, innit?
Yeah. Obviously, you've got the oil filter.
New filter.
The important bits and 7.5 litres of oil.
The old Big 6. So we're starting this, leaving it to run for a bit. Right guys, well, we left the car to run for 20 minutes to let the engine flush do its thing. Car's off, one side's jacked up. Tom sounds like he's having a wrestle with a trolley jack there. So get it up in the air now. Let's get that old oil drained out.
Right, so we're under the car. Obviously, you've got our drain bucket. Basically, this little hatch here, you've got your drain plug behind it. So all you need to do, get a flat blade screwdriver, twist that back. Flap will come down, and then you've got a 17mm drain plug there. So just undo that. Obviously, make sure your tray's underneath it, and the oil will come flooding out. Then from the top of the engine, this bit here is basically oil filter housing. Now that's a 32mm nut. Get that on a socket, the top will come out, and then obviously you've got your paper filter inside. So I'll just crack on with this and drain the oil. Right, so this is the messy bit. Obviously make sure you got your tub underneath. Get your socket on. We'll just crack that off. As you might have noticed, wearing a glove. Don't want to get oil absolutely everywhere. So we'll just undo that. Should be finger tight. He says.
He says.
There we go. Nearly off. Obviously, whenever you're doing this, be careful because you've just ran the engine up to temperature and it will be hot.
Whee.
There we go. Wasn't too bad, was it?
Nope. Nice black oil.
Lovely jubbly.
Right guys, so now time to get that old oil filter out.
Yeah, so we've got 32mm, obviously, rag, rubber glove and a plastic bag.
Straight in.
Don't want to be getting oil everywhere.
Everywhere.
So we get our 32mm on that. It's a bit of pressure. It will be tight. You don't want to break it. There we go. See, there's a rubber seal on it as well, so that's why it's a bit stiff. Right, so that's literally off. There we go, now you can hear the oil draining out a bit quicker. So what we do, just get our bag ready, right next to it. Just don't really want oil all over the engine.
Be safe, not sorry, Tom.
Now the filter's actually staying into the top bit of the housing, so just lift that up, quickly drop it over to the bag.
Billy whiz, lovely.
Spilt oil everywhere.
That's the one, lad.
Right, so obviously I've separated the filter from the top of the housing. Now they just slide on. Obviously it's going to be a little bit stiff because it's been on there for several thousand miles, but basically it's the reversal of this. So that's your new filter. That just literally slides on, so it's a little bit tight. Slides in, just pops in. Nice little click. Fits pretty much flush with the bottom there. Also, with any filter you get, you should get replacement rubber O-ring, which is just around the top, so you always want to replace that. Most of them, you'll get your little copper washer for your sump plug. So we'll just get those changed. So this one, not really bother about it, so just peel it back. Nice and easy like that. Get your new one on. That should just pop on.
The welding mask.
Oh yeah, the one, yeah, the old welding mask, he likes it. Didn't you have it on the table?
Yeah, it was in the house, buddy.
Yeah, so we get that on. Before we refit this, we'll just put a little bit of engine oil around it. Just obviously helps it seat a bit better, and it'll help you when you're taking it off next time. So your copper washer, just literally comes off there, and you put your new one on. So we're just getting all that done while it's finishing draining, and then we'll get it all back together and top it up.
Lovely jubbly. Let's go. Mask on. You like Iron Man? Yeah. Baby welder. Iron Man. Right guys, so Tom's just dying under the car. He's he's just going to put the new sump plug in. We're going to get it back together, get the new oil, new filter in. Right guys, fresh oil time now. Tom's got the old 530.
Yes, 530, so you take 7.5 litres. So we won't film the whole thing.
Oh, he's being daring today.
Yeah.
No funnel, let's go.
You've just jinxed me, haven't you? Right, so that's filled up. So we've put 7.5 litres in it. Obviously we've replaced the filter as well, as you normally do. So I'm going to run the car for a bit and then just double check the oil level. Right, so we've run the car, we've rechecked the oil level. It was down a little bit on the oil, so we've topped that up. It was probably only about half a litre, so I'm happy with that. So next we need to reset the service light on the car. Now there's several ways of doing that. You can do it through Bimmerlink. Obviously we've got the Autel code reader, but the easiest way is just literally put your key in the ignition. Obviously keep your foot off your brake, clutch, anything like that. Turn your ignition on. Now you need to wait for any lights, like obviously the service light, you need to wait for those to all clear. So you're back to your normal display. Then you literally press and hold your mileage reset button. You should see a little triangle come up. Once that's come up and gone, basically you're into your service. So to actually operate it, you use your little BC button on the side. If you press that, you can basically, that resets everything. And then you've got your little switch on the side which allows you to scroll through everything, and we'll just let you reset all your service. So with this one, we're looking at resetting our oil. So you press your BC, it goes on to reset, press and hold it, and that should reset our service light. There we go, that has now reset. Once you've done that, you can just literally turn your ignition off, take your key out, all done.
Right guys, well there we go. Tom's just clearing the remainder of leaves and bracken out of the car. The oil change on the 91 went quite well.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
No dramas.
Yeah.
And any questions, drop in the comments. Tom's always happy to help, aren't you, mate? And yeah, stay tuned for more of Tom's how-to videos. Remember, like and subscribe, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
See you later.